Hello, everyone. Ooh, what is up with my voice today? Hmm. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Finally getting back into Mass Effect. No, a little bit. Not a huge amount, mind you, just a little bit. So yeah, let me. Don't really have a lot to talk about. There really isn't much on the YouTube side. Obviously, more streams from over on Twitch are coming through. Sorry, I fell through on keeping up with them for a little bit. It's hard to keep up with it when your head is just like, no. Can't really get up there to do much. Now, same week you guys didn't get anything. The people on Twitch weren't actually getting any streams from me either. So I think that's, I don't know. Time is weird. So, alrighty. I hate to say it, but today's stream may be a little on the short side. I don't know why. I'm really tired. EA, what you doing? Gonna let me run my game? Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm guessing the EA's launcher was figuring out some stuff. Now we gotta launch Mass Effect. Oh boy. Ugh. So yeah, sorry if you guys hear me yawning. I don't know why. I'm kind of tired today. At least I got kind of tired like an hour ago. Still really wanted to stream Mass Effect today. So that's why I'm here. All right. Just. Oh no. Okay, I caught it properly. Okay. First, before I get us over on into the game, I noticed when I opened up my feed that 17 hours ago, got a new subscriber here on the archive channel. Paladin. Oh, howdy Joker. Howdy Joker. A little hard to pronounce the last name there, but Paula. Anyway, Paula, don't know if you're watching or if you'll see this later after the fact, whenever you have the time to watch it, if this is your kind of thing. But thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. If you ever have the time, head on over to the Twitch. It's stream usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. PST to 9 p.m. So head on over there. Then you'll be up to date instead of behind. But I also understand that those come out a few weeks behind anyway. So yeah. Sorry, guys. Anyway, let's jump over to the live scene. And I'll actually give. Oop, there you go. I know it says follower there. I need to go through and change some stuff. It's just how she is a subscriber, but that's how difference between YouTube and Twitch. So I have everything set up for Twitch, and YouTube doesn't tend to work all too well. Anyway, get into the game. Oh, I almost forgot. There we go. Okay, so what was the last one we did? Not that. The Hot Labs, that's right. That's the last one we did. Bunch of Rachni had gone insane because they were taken away from their mama too soon. We went and saved them all. Well, all the ones that were already insane, we had to just kind of let die. Those that we could save, though, we saved. Now, time to do our rounds and talk to the rest of the crew, since we've finished the main one.
Anything you need, Commander?
Personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Good.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Alright, we know about that. He's an L2 for his biotics. Sometimes causes headaches. Can't you get a retrofit?
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name.
Fair.
The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. And it'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
They're still around?
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Experts? Doesn't sound good.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret.
Huh.
They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not in Asari? They're kind of known for all that stuff.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Okay, other than the time thing, why couldn't we do it alone?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
You had a bad teacher?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did you ever bust the guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Alright, talk to you later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Oh, maybe more, yeah. Aha, more stuff in the locker. Shotguns and snipers. I think the stuff that shows up in the locker are ones that we may have missed before. Doctor, it's been a while since we've checked in with you. Anything new?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Nothing new.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, time to head downstairs. See what we got. That is some shiny hair on the back of our head. Hey Rex, no I haven't been taking you, but you don't really work that well. Your skills don't really work that well with mine this time around.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal inquiry, my man. Wonder what's going on with you.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Mind elaborating?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Now, personally, I know why you need to get the heck out of there. But we're going through this, and this is for people that... This might also be a little bit of good information for people that don't know. So, why leave?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What'd you do?
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Guessing Jared didn't.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds a bit risky.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Your old man?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Distinction.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Ah, right. Okay. Went through all that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Right. Ashley?
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Sorry.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Didn't mean to.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Dad was on duty?
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mom?
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
What about your sisters?
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
How was that home, by the way?
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Must be nice having family.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
It's alright.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that.
I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure we went with the orphan one.
We bonded.
Mind telling me about it?
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike.
Bad sign.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
You use vid mails?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No matter what, no means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense.
There you
I
go,
took
girl.
emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Ain't nothing wrong with asking when the situation's right, but you gotta be a little careful there. Definitely don't do something like a long walk out in the woods. That's just all kinds of creepy. What about the police?
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You guys took self-defense classes?
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
What'd you take?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
That's a good one. Sounds pretty dedicated.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just floated around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Good on her.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital,
At least that's true.
Sarah's arm, I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Darn good story.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
What's the script? I'm bored now. Gosh dang it. You read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Good piece.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
Alright.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Ah, you're good. Maybe we can talk more later.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Alright. Garrus, that was one heck of a backstory. Good to know, though.
Commander,
What do you got?
good to see you.
Same to you. Got some personal questions.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing?
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What'd you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Yeah. What about that doctor?
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing?
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Ugh, sick.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
You ever interview him?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Don't tell me that.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
Just let him go.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
See.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Tough choice.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
You bring up Dr. Salion again.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Why not try why not try handing it here?
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Right. Oh, officer.
Looking for supplies?
Yep.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
We're trying to save up for these. Especially the pistol. Wow, we got more than enough. Right, let's grab that. Grab that white armor, see if that's an upgrade. Figured the pistol's gonna be the cheapest. Grab that assault rifle. Have enough for... Can either grab the Can't grab the sniper rifle. Maybe save for that? Yeah, because the shotgun... I'll wait. Go to sell. Sell all junk. Right. Better in every single way. Upgrade, and as you can see, the really good stuff, you get 3 slots. There. Actually, do this one first. So we have polonium rounds. Don't have anything better. We have the stabilizer Mark V. We have some better kinetic stabilizers. Let's grab that rail. Yeah, the rail extension's the upgraded version. Put that on there. The assault rifle. Keep some. Want to keep with the shredder rounds. Switch over to the better stabilizer. And put that combat scanner in. Oh, almost forgot to check the armor we bought. Oh. Exactly the same. Alright. We got shields. Mobile accuracy and cooldown reduction. Okay. I definitely want to keep the... We have a 5. We want this one. So. Alright. Tally.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, I'm sure you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Oh, why is that?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
A lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Give me 1 sec, guys. I just realized I don't have my overlay up. Gotta turn it back on.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know.
Didn't mean to
but you
put
have to
that.
understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Seren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
Not an easy question to answer.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Seren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Alright. Talk to you later, Ollie.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. I think our first thing will be heading back. Yeah. We'll be heading back to the Citadel. There's stuff going on back there. We should check in on some of that. Then we'll work on Garrus's thing. And we'll go from there and see what's needed.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Any idea from who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
All right.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Ah, good.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration units?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
All right, and?
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
All right. And I guess that tells us what our last thing is going to be after gone and visited the Citadel and done Garrus's thing. All right. There, out from there. Over to the Citadel. Right. Land us, please. This is also another thing that I never really did back in the day when the game first came out. Loading screens were so long that coming back here frequently was more of a pain than anything else. So unless I had a reason, I didn't tend to come back to the Citadel or to any other place once I had done what I needed to. Sorry guys, one sec. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, heading out. Presley, you're in charge. Grab Ashley and Tally to give us a nice rounded group.
Equalizing interior pressure with
exterior atmosphere.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So, here's our new pistol. Fast firing. Oh, sorry, Rear Admiral.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Salute.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after Shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Think of it as an opportunity.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Not over designed, sir. Very well designed, in fact.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Please do.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Oh, what about?
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Turian design, sir.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
It's useful.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
They're our allies, sir. And their experience and know-how is very useful.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We're gonna keep working out here. We gotta build some bridges, not tear them down.
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
See, that's stuff that I missed back in the old days because the cutscenes were such a pain.
ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Here's the next one.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
How can I help?
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she alright?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'll be there as quick as I can.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Alright, here's the other thing.
Khalisah Benzine in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Not a problem.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
This is one where this is actually one of the few things that has a big change later on.
For 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
It's not like that at all.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
This is where it comes in. Turians helped build it. Couldn't have done it without them.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Crew is still primarily Alliance.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
There was an accident involved there. I had to step in.
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
We're gonna have to earn it. Trust is something that has to be earned.
Respect's a funny thing.
Oh.
People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
He was behind Eden Prime.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Here's the thing. If you don't handle that right, she can very easily spin it. There is also, well, mostly in the second game, the option to just punch her out every time she comes to try and talk to you. Yeah, that's an option. But like I said, it actually can have a pretty big effect in the latter half. Wait for journal. Docking bay. Wait, is that the back the way we... Yeah, here we go.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry.
They're not wrong.
Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Commander, glad to see you.
I had to help.
Wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
Your concern?
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
Alright, I'll take care of things.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
Shepard.
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
Come on, think back.
You're not an animal. Your parents. What did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
About your escape.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
Stockholm Syndrome.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
Gonna hold off on the step forward. You remember the raid at all?
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes to leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
It's not your fault.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they'd go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
You remember about your parents?
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. He's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid! Stupid!
I know it's hard, but you need to face it.
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
Just a little bit more. What about your childhood?
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
Wasn't easy.
For a while, I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
Still can.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
No, She's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
It's okay. I'm just here to help.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
Not gonna.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
I know it's hard. This'll help for a bit. Right?
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
No.
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when she... When I remember... me. But she wants to remember.
There we go.
Is it over, Commander?
Yeah, she's fine now.
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just... when I see her curled into a ball and shivering... She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Don't lose heart. This kind of stuff happens. You can help those that made it through.
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Alright, you see, that's one that I never played before. I never did before.
Are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars.
Partly because I never really came back because of the loading screens. But also partly because this is a background I've never used before.
In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Right. There are other stuff that we actually had to do here. Bavaria. Fan. Like a harmless fan. All right. Don't know if there's anything else for us to actually do here. All right, well.
In a further development
All
in
right.
the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
All right, let's head back out. Garrus's mission. We'll get to the
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
sorry.
in progress.
Oh. And we'll get to that Duck Ops log.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Why are you always relieved whenever I come back, Presley? Is this really that stressful of a job? Right.
Message coming in.
Nope.
Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Here we
She
go.
shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
Did the best I could, sir.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
Sorry about that.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
All right. Oh, wait, there was one thing here. Should I do? Yeah, we'll come back some other time. Okay. I missed something. Here. Okay. Garrus gave the coordinates of Dr. Solian's last known whereabouts. Head to the Herschel system in the Helper Verge. Helper Verge and then Hester system. Blue cluster, that's where Earth is. Tau. Here, Kepler Verge. Herschel. Can I? No, I can't skip it. At the very least, we'll get Garrus's thing done. Maybe we'll do a few other side missions, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do the full 3-hour stream today.
Message
I guess
coming
I'm kind of tired.
Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
What's going on?
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Can't just run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
All right, you can count on me.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
All right. This is the ship, right? Yeah. Private owner Dr. R. Hart. Let's go and see if we can get on board a bit. Remember, we got to take Garrus with us. Fortunately, we don't have anyone else with his particular set of skills. Let's see. This will be a good chance for us to take Rex with us. Just a little bit more combat strength. Boys' night out, everyone. Even it is a horrible place we're going. That's how short humans are compared. We are tiny. Head level. Our heads are shoulder level to these guys. So having a Krogan with us will be a big help. If things go bad, at least. Eventually, they were no longer even
I think we're good, Shepard.
a big thing. Or at least they were, but only in the crudest of senses.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you certain, Garrus?
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Back down, Garrus.
We'll take him in. Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
Garrus, think.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Take him out!
Well.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
I'll tell you.
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus. But you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work is ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Neo override. See what he's got. Biotic amp. Some armor. Wetware kit. Biotic amp, biotic amp. Object. Ammo upgrades. Oh, finally another grenade upgrade. Why are those so few and far between in this game? Oh, we... Oh, wait. Map. Okay, right, because we haven't upgraded anyone here. It's actually decryption I want. Sabotage Master. There we go. Max that Turian Agent. We'll get you to medium armor. That. Get armor maxed out. The rest into assault rifles. Some of this. Some of that. There we go. And Rex. Unfortunately, your stuff isn't particularly useful, so I'm just going to let the game do an auto level up. Means we should, yeah, we can now get this. That's why you make sure there's always at least someone in your group with tech knowledge. Alright, let's check the rest of the place. If there's any more of those husk things. Hate to leave it here. Alright. So yeah, that was that. They do expand quite a bit more on all of this in Mass Effect 2. Each character not only do they have more characters, but each character has at least one each character has one like loyalty mission that's specific and unique to them, all that kind of stuff. Assignments. Siege base. Right. Based on Kohei, located in the Keika system in the Hades Gamma cluster. While we're here, I will do a quick search. Nothing to scan there. What about here? Nothing. Nothing. Quick scan through the asteroid belt. Aha. Metal surveyed. That's why you check the asteroid belt if you're trying it 100%. But you don't know where everything is. But you usually find something. Alright. Hades Gamma. Gamma. Bacchus. Go. Oh. Probably get another, hey, you're in a new system. We got something in your quote-unquote area. Survey. That's where we actually need to go. Bumpy. The asteroid belt. Right, that's fine. Survey rare element. Survey there. All right. Oop. That's not it. This is it. All right. It's a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum, with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Kohei is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Kohei's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long cold night. The Citra Foundation has established a research outpost on Kohei to investigate the native subterranean life of Kohei, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. So, something that is going to happen real soon is that there are unique... each background not only gives you a unique quest like what we had before, but each later life, basically your service record, also has its own unique quest that you get special dialogue in. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is the one that we get special dialogue in. For record, I need this. Hold on. Journal. No. Codex. Personal history. Passing Alliance patrol rescued you. You enlisted with Alliance military, eventually volunteering to go to Akuz, a colony that had mysteriously dropped out of contact. As soon as it arrived on the surface, your patrol was attacked by thresher maws. Mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. That's the part of our background that is going to be playing up here. What? Finish up with the shotgun. Armor up the rest of the way. Allie, max out that electronics of yours. Now, last one can go into hacking. No, we don't have anything. Right. Hold on. I know there's more than this here, and I want to make sure we get everything while we're here. Just get up map real quick. There we go. Okay. So this question mark, it's this one. Okay. Why did you zoom out? Okay. So first place we should go is actually right back here. We're going to be here anyway. I want to make sure that we're getting everything while we're here so that I don't have to come back. Right on top of it. Go. Quick survey. There we go. Plutonium. Okay, the next one. Well, we're gonna go to the strange signal first. We got some bumpy bits here. Be right over here. There we go. Yeah, it was easy. Matriarch's writings discovered. While sifting through the pile of debris, you discovered another of Matriarch Yoinaga's writings. It's in bad shape, but most of it is still intact. The writings recovered. It looks like someone has been living in this place. This small crate held some stale food and one of Matriarch Yoinaga's writings, still in fairly good condition, unlike the food. Polonium rounds and tungsten rounds. Not clear who owns this container, but you discovered one of Matriarch Dulinaga's writings inside. Why do I keep getting notification from fuel tank? Transmitter tower. Listen to the transmitter. Your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Shone's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago. It did get us an area map, though, which doesn't seem to have actually done much. Ah, okay. It's coming up because it's something I can shoot. Okay. So this is where we need to go. Up next is right over here. By the way, sometimes on these older games, I can't help but wonder if these boosts actually do anything. I mean, it kind of has to in this one because you can make it up walls with the boost, up hills like the one ahead of us with boosts while boosting that you couldn't normally. But there are some older BioWare games that the boost, or in the case of one that I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name of, the boost doesn't actually increase your speed. They literally couldn't have it increase your speed because if it did, it would make it would mean that stuff was loading in fast. Basically, the consoles that it was on weren't capable of loading fast enough. So instead of just removing any kind of sorry, corpse. Didn't mean to do that. You know, maybe not a good idea to be shooting at the armored vehicle. Just a thought. This person must have died while attempting to salvage a crashed satellite. Nothing else? Not even the crashed satellite?
Heading to position.
Not what I meant. Okay. Next one is this debris down here, just south of us. But yeah, so the console that they were building it for could only handle loading in the areas you were going to at a certain rate. Because of that,
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
yeah, thank you, Joker. And because of that, they couldn't, the fastest mode of travel that you were allowed in that was a horse. But they found that players really wanted the horse to be able to go faster, to make them get around faster. They said it more than a horse compared to someone running would do. Problem is, the console couldn't handle in loading the new areas that fast. So what was their solution? Add some speed lines. That was literally it. Just add some speed lines. Not actually increase the speed at which you're going. Just add some speed lines so it feels faster. Just one of those things on how video games lie to us. Right. Somewhere about here is something else that's marked on the map I have here as something important. Huh. I don't like that this is a big open area. This is going to be a thresher maw, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, say hi to the thing that killed everyone in our Shepard's military retinue. Gotta take out the sensory tentacles or else it won't come back up. They all went down. Oh, did we go too far outside of the range? I bet we did. Okay, at least it didn't start healing. There we go. So yeah, that's one of the things that Commander Shepard and his crew there we go. Found when well, not crew, but military allies found when they landed on that planet and ended up killing them all, everyone except for him. And surveying large deposit of mercury. All right, time for the last one here. Time to go and deal with even more of our past. Although we don't quite realize that yet. Shepard doesn't. Us as the people with the meta knowledge, we do.
I'm on my way.
Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. Also means no grenades. Going right into the fight, huh?
You must die.
Gosh dang it.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen.
That was not our fault.
I gotta be more careful.
Bring it on.
Shepard, get up.
I will destroy you.
Our Shepard's being really talkative right now for some reason.
I will destroy you. You cannot stop the future.
You've cleared the facility. Civilian losses were tolerable. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with. Okay, not what I was expecting.
Clear.
Oh, we didn't kill anyone, but is it but is it our fault if the enemies just come in and start blasting everything, including everyone that we're supposed to well, I was going to say everyone we're supposed to protect. Scientist?
When I smile, the walls chime. I'm making so much music.
And scientist. Ooh. Hidden crate. Annual override. Pistols. Upgrade kit. Override. Go. One last thing here. All right. Well, apparently this wasn't the mission I thought it was. So let's take a quick look. Our inventory, huh? That doesn't even compare. It doesn't. Well, that one has slightly better cohesive capacity, but not much. Better polonium rounds, anyone? No. Oh, we should actually check on Miss Williams and Tally. That's just a straight upgrade. Extra slot. Come back for that. Nope. We'll drop those though. If there's any of these that are that one. Okay, a firestorm might be a good one. 280 and 81. Yeah, no, definitely an Armageddon instead. Okay, pistol. Just give her the edge. Straight upgrade. Go. We can go with that one. Anything better on the armor for you? You're currently in heavy anyway. All right. What about you, Miss? Oh wait. First, back to biotic amps. Power bonus, but massive on duration and cooldown bonus. Go with the Prodigy. Also gonna check this. Incendiary explosion. There. Go with that. Let's switch over to fusion and mark all the rest, except for the anti-thorium grenade, as cells. Okay. We don't have a better one, but I don't think we're gonna find a better one. Don't have Quarian armor. I kind of forgot, Tally. I'm sorry. Your weapon proficiencies are pistol and shotgun. Gotcha. Tally, pistol. Ryaku. Ooh, that's just straight up better in every possible way. That one. It's a shotgun, so we'll give you an Armageddon. All right. I know we didn't do the upgrades, but I don't want to spend much time doing the upgrades right now. Gonna make sure there isn't some other path over here. Just more scientists. All right. Well, we couldn't save that one, but that wasn't really our fault. All the enemies just decide to throw every single power at you that they have. There we go. A little lost there for a second. All right, well, that's all of this one. All right, let's... Oh, sorry. Let's see if we can do one more mission before I gotta call it. Turn to Normandy. Sorry, this was gonna be shorter than normal. I know. Ugh. I know I don't really stream on here all that much anyway, but still. Right, assignments. Right, gotta report to Hackett. That'll happen automatically. Sorry, writings. Okay. Do this one. Sol system and okay, local cluster in the Sol system.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
It was my fault. Not really, but...
I killed innocent people today, Admiral. The biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
The biotics had every advantage, including human shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have lost dozens of innocent lives. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
All right. To the local cluster. No other one in our local cluster. And to Sol. Our home, sweet home. Right, Mercury. Gonna do the quick check, because I know that there ain't a huge amount here. And Earth. That's what Earth looks like now. Nothing but mega cities. Also Luna. That's where we actually need to go. Mars. Okay. Jupiter. Saturn. Uranus. No, I'm not saying it the other way. Neptune. This game came out when it was still considered a planetoid. Pluto. Alright. To good old Luna. While it's loading in real quick, I'll see if I can find a map. And we'll be taking the same people as before, Tally and Ashley. There we go. Okay. Oop. This is the wrong map. According to this, there's only 2 things on Luna. Okay. First head over to the debris. We'll head over to the training ground. Which I'm pretty sure the quote-unquote debris is going to be the lunar lander, so... I mean, seriously, you can't make a game in space. Let them go to our solar system, our moon, in a place where Earth exists, and just... Oh, there it is. Beautiful blue marble. And not have the US's lunar lander show up. I don't know why. And I'm actually kind of curious if games that have that, if they change it to like the Russia, if they change it to other countries ones in other countries. Oh, dang it. Oh, hold it together, Red. Hold it together. Or not. Bypass. Ah. Cryo rounds and shredder rounds. Alright, last one. Go. There's the place we're going, right over here. By the way, also, for those that aren't aware, in Mass Effect, the moon is actually where we found the place that gave us information on Mass Effect fields, so... A separate part of this is some massive alien structure. It's a level up. All right. Get in there. Okay, and this is where the VI's gone rogue. So, chance of possible threat, hopefully not much. Manual override. Go. We want a high-end rail extension. Right. I should probably change this from that. Tungsten. Throw it. Jeez. Heal. Nope. Nope. Tally. No.
You're good to go.
There we go. Okay. Okay. It was T that caused that to happen. Music in here has, well, it's probably just because I've been playing it recently, but it does have a Metroid Prime feel. All right, what do we got? Right. Try our assault rifle, see if that Works better. Yes, it does. Technically, it's taking way more bullets. I'm not having to worry about it as much. The lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI are offline. Yeah, we gotta go to 3 of those buildings that are outside. All 3 of them. All right, first to 3. All right, we'll just go counterclockwise. This is the first one that I looked at. All right, more bots, everyone. Be ready. And throw a singularity there. Field boost. All right, we all good there? All right. Swapping over to assault rifle to help us take out those junction boxes. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Okay. Ah. Throw. Nope, nope. Jeez. Didn't think I was that close to it. VI is really trying to keep us from going anywhere. Wow, okay. Gun sounds get real loud. There we go. I'll make everything else a little bit quieter, but still. I wonder. Go in. It's just the sound effects volume. Second to 3. At least those kinetic barriers make it easier for me to find the exit doors, right? Make them big, hexagonal, and blue. Ooh, secure storage. All right. counterclockwise, which means going over here. Might as well just use up all of it. Go. Switching over to my pistol. Go. Right. I'm actually going to swap my pistols back to the polonium. Polonium. One. Well, you bots definitely made that a lot easier for me. Swapping back over to the assault rifle. Help us get through the barriers and the like. So what's your last trick, VI? What are you going to do to try and keep us away this time? Additional security drones powering up. Great. You guys watch my back. There's the drones. Oh, they're on the other side of that barrier. Shield boost.
Think we're good, Commander.
Yeah, all right. Back to my assault rifle that I have minimal training in. And whose usage usually is just going down to aim, pull the trigger. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hardsuit's heads-up display interrupts it with a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. I want to see what that says. Binary translator. Okay, let's see. 0, 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0, 0. 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0, 0. 1, 1, 0. 0, 1. 0, 1, 0, 0. Binary to text. Oh, I think it's trying. It's doing an emoji angry face. You guys want to see what it looks like? It's a capital H, capital B, then on your keyboard it's the apostrophe, and then open bracket. It's upset, like it's angry. Your specialization class will replace your base class in the talent on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Oh. Ooh, okay. Specialization class. Nemesis. The Nemesis is a biotic specialist who uses Mass Effect fields to inflict heavy damage against opponents. No. Increases duration and damage of all biotic abilities. Improves warp and lift. Bastion. Bastions use biotic for defense or for opponent immobilization. Improves barrier and stasis. Yeah, I guess I'm going Nemesis. So now if I go here and go to squad, this is changed to Nemesis. All right. Right. Improves warp and lift. Guess I'll put the points into that then. Mix out that combat armor for you. And for you, Tally, yeah, we'll just do an auto. I know I've got a lot more stuff in equipment. An assault rifle from the Geth Armory? What? Geth Armory. Accuracy is higher, heat sink capacity is lower, but damage per second is the same as this stick. So it's like that's almost as good. Bang. Nothing else like that? All right.
Think we got him, Commander.
Yeah, we got him. All right, let's get out of here. Talk to the leader and then we can call it a day. Night, I guess I should say. Ah, we didn't grab that. Right. Really feeling the tired. Okay. Oh. Can we? Yeah, we can just return to Normandy from here. We don't have to be in the Mako. All right. Let's do that. Open this up so we can talk to the guy. Military. Oh, guess not. All right. All right. Save. New save. Save game. Completed. All right. So yeah, guys. Sorry that today was only a 2-hour instead of a 3-hour stream. Oh, I'm really tired for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. A lot of stuff has been going on, keeping me kind of busy, and today was kind of the first day that it just all kind of finished. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just one of those things where it's like I didn't realize how, I don't know, I don't want to say stressed, but how unnerved I was. And now that everything's kind of calmed down, now I'm starting to realize it, starting to feel it. Anyway, oh jeez, sorry. I'll be seeing you guys here on YouTube Wednesday after next for more Mass Effect. If you guys want to be involved in it, because I have my April assortment event coming up next month, Thursday, so tomorrow, is going to be more RimWorld. And people that on Twitch, obviously, and people that comment in the chat will have their names added to either one of the bots or one of the colonists, however it goes, if there's one available. So yeah, there's that. And as far as the April assortment, it won't have any effect on the streams here on YouTube, but once the videos catch up, you guys will start seeing the April assortment stuff. So basically what that means is that at the start of the month, before I do my first stream, I go through my Steam library and my Epic Game Store library and find games that I have not played. I have 0 minutes in, much less hours. And we play one of those games for a stream. I also kind of keep it a little bit of a surprise for everyone, and only let you guys know what the next stream is going to be. So, yeah, I'm going to be announcing that after our RimWorld stream tomorrow. So yeah, stop on by the Twitch, twitch.tv/RedGameMaster as always, and you can see me there more regularly than here. Or you can just stick around here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and get them a couple weeks late, but you know, it's not that big a deal, right? I know definitely isn't for me. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. As always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, and I'm very tired and yawny. TTFN. See you guys